Hi everybody, it's Jane from Living Skies Vintage. Well, I'm back and I'm about to show you some of my coloring book pages that I have completed. I don't have a complete book for you, but this is one of my favorite books to be currently coloring in. It's called The Magical Journey by Lizzie Mary Cullen. And she also did The Magical City that was out before this, but this has been a fun book to color in. I tend to use my coloring books as experiments to try new products on, just to see how they work. So you'll see different ways of attacking, might say, a coloring book. So this initial page was just, I was using some fine liner pens. I thought, with these fine patterns, I wanted to try something that just check out the colors that I had on hand. And then I decided, I got into this page, which I really like this page, how this one turned out. So with this, I did actually a wash on of the page, basically of the atlas, I guess, the maps, of a kind of a pale blue acrylic wash, and then in the countries, the land parts, just more of a goldish wash. And I think I did a little bit of that same thing in there and on the other smaller parts. But then after that, a lot of it was Prisma pencils. I believe that there is also some of course the white Posca pen markers to do the brighter highlights. And I like how sometimes some of the color, the background color, kind of bleeds through on those in the end. And it looks like I've got a little bit of gel pen in here too, some glitter gel pen. Did this one a little while ago, but I do like this. I tried to make myself do things in order. I'm not happy with how that came through, but like I say, this is for me to see how things work sometimes. And now I know when I'm using some of these pens, which are, I believe, the gel pens, that they're seeping through on this paper. Anyways, started this page very similar to what I started the other page. Some blocked out some of the larger areas of color with some acrylic paint, washed down acrylic paint, and then applied Prisma color pencils to it. Now these two, I decided to kind of get into using some of my Inktense first of all. So you see, you get a lot brighter colors using Inktense, and then over top of that I used the Prismacolors again. And I'm liking how this is going. I decided that Lizzie, the artist, was going to be always wearing a red coat with a green cap, brown fur on the front, and Paddy the Pug is a black pug with a kind of a little star on his chest. So the story goes, she's doing all of her shopping and off they go. There's Paddy and Lizzie again, and you can see these are wall-to-wall color compared to these panels, just because that's where Lizzie put all the drawings too. And I again used a lot of Inktense to start these two pages, and then Prisma, and now I'm using some other sorted pencils too. Prisma still mostly. They have quite a few of the colors that are going to work with this. So she's been to the tea shop, and I love how Lizzie does a distorted perspective on a lot of her drawings. So this has been fun. Really, this one is really bright. I'm not sure if I like how the floor turned out, but again, ends her house, but again, I'm experimenting. I like how this one turned out. I like the yellow walls and the way that I put the dark behind the window. Okay, This is one of my favorite pages, her Lizzie and her plane. She's off. And I like the mountains and her exhaust. And then this is this is South America she's flying to. It's a section of 4 panels. This particular staircase actually exists in Brazil, South America. So I decided to kind of copy a picture of that and try and use the same colors, and then the rest of it's from my imagination. And then she's now in the Amazon forest with some South American flowers. This one I had lots of fun with the falls. There's always names on here, and there it is. The Foz de Iguacu, Brazil, not good. Yungas Road in Bolivia. I liked doing this one too. Again, I did a lot of Inktense colors in the background, and then went over that with pencil crayon to achieve depth, different shades of color. And this is the one I'm working on now. So you can see the maps and the lake here I did with the Inktense just to get a background in, and right now I'm doing the rest of these in fine liner pens and trying to be very careful. Since this has all been covered, I shouldn't have a problem with those coming through, but I'm trying to be very careful as I color not to get the papers too wet, so they'll shine through. Anyways, that is my completed pages that I have done in the Magical Journey by Lizzie Mary Cullen. I hope you guys like that, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up and share me out and subscribe. I'll try and do a few more of these, and I'll do some updates on some of my own personal artwork that maybe you've become interested in. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye now.